y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Darian. I love to film mommy content on this channel, so if you are interested in that kind of stuff, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more. So let me tell y'all about my breastfeeding journey so far. So I had baby Zara December 3rd 2020, and I obviously shared with you guys that I'm going to be breastfeeding. I had a very successful breastfeeding journey with my son Sebastian back in 2018. I breastfed him until he was 16 months. So Zara is about 5 weeks and some change old, and I had a very successful journey so far, and I want to share with you guys some of the tips and tricks that I've been using to keep my milk production going and to begin my milk stash for when I get ready to go back to work. So every woman's body is different. I just want to let you guys know that I'm not a lactation consultant, so I am not trained in this area, but based on experience from my last journey and so far, I just know my body and what works for me, and hopefully what's working for me may be helpful for you, so I want to be able to share that. I do have a Haakaa, and a Haakaa is a silicone breast pump that you just attach to your breast, and I was sitting there doing my makeup and collecting milk at the same time, but I'll post a link down for a Haakaa in the description box. And how you put it on is you fold it on under or over, you squeeze it, and while it's folded you press it on your breast, and then you unfold it while it's still squeezed at the bottom, and it will suction onto your breast and it'll start collecting milk. So this was just with me sitting down for about 10 minutes, and I collected 2 ounces. So I will post a link to that in the description box for y'all. I do use a Spectra breast pump, and this is what it looks like. It's rechargeable. It has a light on it so you can see at night as well, and it has a little storage compartment for when you're just trying to hurry up and get the breast pump off of you and you don't have anywhere to put the bottle. You just place it in there. It comes with 2 bottles and 4 flanges, size 24 and 28 mm's, but I'm not sponsored by any of these products listed in this video. I'm just trying to share with y'all what works for me, so anything y'all click on, I'm not getting any profit of it. I just want to share with y'all what's working for me. So I bought this from Target for $200. It's on the market for $200. You might be able to get it used somewhere, but I would not recommend buying a used breast pump because it's not supposed to be. It's like, I look at it as like wearing panties and then you're selling it to somebody and they try to wear it. Like, it's your own bodily fluids. Even though this has a backflow that stops the milk from going into the pump, I still wouldn't recommend buying it used, but to each his own. So your insurance could probably cover the pink one, which is not rechargeable, but you can buy a battery pack so you can carry it around. So I use this to pump and get the milk out, and I have like a little bag right here, and this bag actually came with the breast pump that was purchased by my insurance, and I don't have it in here, but it's the Ameda breast pump, and it's supposed to be a little portable one as well, but I don't use it. I just use the bottle parts, and it has the same parts as a Spectra, so I use everything that it came with except for the little motor. I may try it out when I get to it, but this little bag is so I can carry around a few bottles, flanges, duck bills, and some lanolin by Medela. This is my favorite kind, and you put this on before you put the breast pump on to stop the friction from the breast pump pulling your boob inside the flange. So I recommend this as a remedy, and it's baby safe. I use this right here to clean my bottle parts when I'm not by a sink to wash them out, but like I told you, I keep a few of them, so I haven't had to use this, but I do use this a lot when I'm in the field. I just haven't been in the field this time around, but I swear by this when I was pumping with my son, so that's how I know. So that's what I use. In order to be hands-free, I have a few hands-free breast pump bras. This is strictly for breast pump, and it's adjustable. So this is by, I can never say the name, but I'll show you the tag. I can never say the name, but I use that lanolin by them as well. I have other breast pump / breastfeeding bras that I use, and I'll have those linked down in the description box for you as well. And I got them from Amazon, and that's so if I'm breastfeeding on one, I just unclip and put her on one breast, and I'll put the breast pump on the other, and I'm like essentially hands-free besides when I'm trying to hold the baby. So I'll put those down in the description box as well so you can find what works for you. I do have a Willow pump, and here is what it looks like. The Willow pump is a hands-free pump. It's very expensive, so I use that to buy the pump because I wanted it as a hands-free breast pump. It's wearable, but if you got big breasts like me and you have those in your bra, it look like a bad boob jobs. But I'll have that website in the description box as well, so you can check them out. Baby is knocked out. I am full of milk, so I'm going to pump on one titty while I'm chasing around my toddler, and I'm gonna save one boob for her when she wakes up. So let's see how much comes out with the Willow Pump. She woke up. After the app told me it's full, I left it on for stimulation mode and it will collect like a Haakaa.
You Cooluli?
5.6 ounces. Whew, I'm out of breath. So when you're breastfeeding, you obviously want to keep the milk production going, and you obviously, if you go to work and you're not at home, you want to have a milk stash available for your child so they can take the bottle and use your breast milk while you're gone. So I've been starting my milk stash, and I've noticed that my milk has fluctuated as far as how many ounces I get, and I don't always have the time to pump, so I just want to make sure I can get the most out of when I do pump. So I've noticed that my milk has fluctuated, so I swear by Munchkin lactation cookie bites, and they come about 10 in a box. I usually have a box on hand at all times. You can buy them from Target. I think you can buy them from Amazon. They're $21 a box. They're very dry. I'm not gonna lie, they're very dry, but I do like to eat them in the morning when I'm drinking a little bit of coffee because it kind of brings it all together. And these are oatmeal chocolate chip, so I mean it works for me. And I noticed that my milk is pretty good when I eat that, but it got to a point where I'm like, okay, I might need a little bit more, because when I pump a bottle, from experience with Bash, I would pump like 4.5, 5 ounces, but I was pumping like 2 ounces, 1 ounce, maybe 3 ounces to get lucky. So I did go ahead and take the plunge, and I purchased the Milky Mama emergency brownies and the lactation starter pack. I just started on those supplements today. I did eat a brownie this morning, and I noticed that my breast got... Here is the lactation supplement products I was telling you guys about. Milky Mama. It comes with a sticker. I have the sampler pack, cost $20, and it came with some drink mix. I obviously didn't open it all yet, but you mix this with water and drink these twice a day, it says. I bought emergency brownies, and I don't even know how many came in here. Let me see. It's a big box, and this is what they look like. Emergency brownies. I bought the Lady Leche herbal drops. You're supposed to put 2 drops of these under your tongue a day. And here's the sampler box. It comes with lactation brownies. These are emergency brownies, so these are a little bit more potent, and you drink these when you're under a lot of stress, and you know stress can decrease your milk supply. And if you're just trying to maintain your milk supply, you just eat the regular lactation brownies, and then they have oatmeal and some other kinds. I think I didn't even go through this box. Yeah, I ate one lactation brownie, and that's when I felt like I had to pump or put the baby on the titty. So I ordered it on the December 31st, and it just got here on January 8th. So that's how long it's taking right now during the delay in deliveries. Engorged very quickly, and I had to use I had to put my baby on my breast because my milk was like coming in. It seemed like it came in really fast. So it helped your milk refill rate, I guess is what they call it. I'll put their link down in the description box as well. But my cousin, who was experiencing some fluctuations with her milk production as well, she started taking these supplements, and it worked. So I haven't fully been on them, but I did eat one brownie, and I've noticed a difference. So I'll just put that down. I'm just letting y'all know what I'm doing so far. if you breastfeed and the baby is asleep, like she's been sleeping a lot more in her bassinet that I'm using, so I noticed that my breasts fill up a lot faster, and I don't want to just wake her up. Even though she just ate, she does not empty me, so I have to pump in the middle of the night, and that's why I carry around my breast pump parts in this little bag. But I live in a 2-story house, and the kitchen is downstairs and our bedroom is upstairs, so I would have my husband go downstairs and put my milk that I just pumped in a refrigerator so that I could freeze it the next day. But obviously I shouldn't feel bad because I'm up helping the baby, feeding the baby, changing her diaper, and he's getting that good sleep. But it's unnecessary to really wake him up. So what I did was I purchased a mini fridge. The mini fridge is not the typical one you buy at Lowe's or something and it has like a little freezer or whatever. It costs like $300. No, this little mini refrigerator costs $50. You may be able to find it cheaper at Walmart, but I got it on Amazon, and I put my breast milk in the little bottles that I pumped in this fridge, and it's on my husband's nightstand because I got everything on my nightstand. And I'll post that link down in the description box. Here's a picture. I got a bottle in there. And it keeps my milk cold, so when I'm pumping at 2 and maybe 5 in the morning, I'll have him put them in there, and when I get up and get ready to go downstairs with the baby, I just grab them out of the fridge, and they're still cold. They're like they're in the fridge, so I'm able to take them downstairs when I get up in the morning and make sure that nothing goes bad. So that is something that I did not use with my last baby, but it's working for this one, and I'm so happy that I purchased it because it's like I'm really finding my niche with this one, being on a 2-story house. So those are like the main items that's working for me. The lanolin, I nurse on demand, so whenever she cries, when she do a little you know, I nurse. And she nursed maybe about 10-15 minute increments at a time. She is gaining weight very well. And I eat a lot of oatmeal. So what people don't know is you sleep on that oatmeal. You have to eat oatmeal. Oatmeal, for some reason, increases your milk production. If you don't like oatmeal, try to put oat milk in your coffee or something, but get some kind of oatmeal or oatmeal supplement in your body because it helps with the milk production. Based off experience and based off what I read. So I noticed when I don't eat a bowl of oatmeal in the morning, my milk is not as great, versus when I do eat oatmeal in the morning, my milk is popping. So I do drink the Body Armor super drinks, or they're like, I look at them like Gatorade. This is an example of a Body Armor drink that I'm talking about, the fruit punch, tropical punch flavor. I drink all flavors so far. They're all good, but I drink at least 1 to 2 of these a day. So it doesn't say on there to drink them for milk production, but I noticed that coconut water is in there, and coconut water, or coconut milk, I think it's coconut water, helps increase the breast milk production as well. So you can pour some of that in your smoothies if you don't want to just drink it like that, but they are all very delicious. I tried every flavor and I just down them. They're like good energy drinks, but they're not energy drinks, they're Gatorades essentially. So the Body Armor drinks is working as well, and I keep those on hand. And when I buy my lactation cookies, I just go ahead and buy a few of those. You can find them at the gas station. I get mine from Target as well, and they're very affordable, and it's just something to keep on hand. I have to let my husband know, don't drink those are for me. Even though those are sports drinks, they're for me because they're that good. So I did not drink those when I had Bash, but it's working this time. Like I told you, my experience is not exactly the same with Bash as it is with Zara, so I had to do a couple things differently this time to make sure that my milk is producing fine. I already have about 25 or so bags stored in my deep freezer for the baby to be able to start drinking when I go back to work. So I've been working on my milk stash for her, and that's important. She's waking up from her nap. See this bassinet? If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go look at my last video when I talk about what's working for us this time around, because this bassinet is business. So other than that, those are the main products that's working for us this time. And all the links, like I said, I'm not affiliated with or sponsored. I just want to show y'all what's working for us. And if you have any questions, go ahead and comment them down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you guys in a timely fashion. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well, and I will see y'all in the next video. I eat at least 1 to 2 packs of these a day. I drink a bunch of these a day. I eat a pack of oatmeal in the morning. I drink these throughout the day. Milky Mama product. My milk stash so